Came out and stretched my legs a little bit. Been sitting on my derriere in there for too much this morning. Got pretty cold last night, but it's pretty nice right now, chilly. I came out to walk around and look at some rocks. Now I got all these river rocks over there around the flower beds. I just picked up a handful here. I really need to get out of the habit of using this GoPro so much. We're going to do some experimenting with my rock tumbler. I went online and ordered some media abrasive to tumble my rocks with. Something like that will tumble up pretty smooth. Now these are probably man-made river rocks. They're not, I don't think they really come out of a river. But we're going to do some experimenting. I've got some rubies and gems in the house that we picked when we were mining up in North Carolina. But you can also polish stones and regular rocks. Get them pretty shiny. So in the meantime, I'm going to start collecting a few rocks from various places. And I'm wondering if any of my viewers might be interested. What do we got here? A hunk of iron? Good Lord, that's down in the ground. I'm going to need a shovel to get that out. Well, I'll be damned. I don't need a metal detector. I can find treasures right here in my own yard. Must be from one of the kids playing horseshoes. I'm wondering if any of my viewers, I'm wondering if I could interest any of my viewers in the hobby of rock tumbling, being a rock hound. Some of you may already be. We could start our own little community here on YouTube and share our knowledge back and forth. If you don't have a hobby, rock collecting might be right up your alley. Doesn't cost nothing. The world is full of cotton picking rocks. That's why I'm walking up here. I've been throwing rocks out of the yard ever since we moved here. And just my recollection, there's some on the ground up here. Probably covered in, up in all them vines over there. Here's a collection of rocks right here under these bushes. Let's just pick one at random. I'm not going to get down on my hands and knees today. That rock's kind of dirty, but it's intriguing. We'll take something like that with a hammer and bust it up in 3 or 4 pieces. Throw it in the tumbler and see what it looks like. I personally don't know one mineral from another one, but I think I'm going to learn. I mean, I recognize a piece of granite when I see it, or a piece of quartz. But do you know the difference in an agate and a rock? Do you know the difference in a geode and something else, and a gemstone? It's amazing some of the rocks that might be right in your area that would be neat to add to a collection. I've watched a lot of videos here lately, people tumbling rocks, and you can take an old ugly rock like that and tumble it for a week and make it look like the shiniest little thing you ever saw. Any of my viewers out there interested in rock tumbling with me? We're gonna definitely tumble some rocks and see how they come out. Need to get down around the creek bed and the river and look around down there. See, I think there's some big rocks over here. Some of these farmers around here have been collecting rocks for years. I know I've hauled a lot of big ones off this property. This dirt kind of grows rocks. Every once in a while, one will pop up out of the ground. Wants me to dig up a snake. We don't want to do that. We get out here and cut these bushes down. Well, God, we could break that up into some nice rocks. Get out of the sticks, Walter, before you break in there. Take this around to the steps. You could get one of them tile saws. Pretty well cut some neat looking stones. Just an example of what's right here in Georgia. Ugly old rock. What do you want to bet we can get some nice stones out of that rock? Somewhere here local in Georgia you can mine amethyst. You have to pay to go in there and just, it's a mine. Go in there on days when it's open. From what I've studied, rocks have to be pretty well the same density. That one looks dirty, but I believe it's got some granite in it. Let's clean it up and see. Well, I got more than my share of fresh air out here today. We'll get out. I'm not going to change my topics of conversation or my video subjects. I still do my regular videos. But from time to time, we're going to do some rock hounding too, unless I lose interest in it. So Walter's open to suggestions in the rock hound department. I got my big rocks I put out here around the garden this summer. What would you call that big chunk of rock right there? Huge hunk of quartz? Give me nothing but quartz. I definitely need to learn one rock from another one. This is Pwalpar signing off.